Good morning, meditators, and welcome back to Essentials of Meditation. My name is Daniel, and today we'll look at the idea that there is no way to do nothing. So let's take a look at the language behind this statement. I am going to do nothing. So our language is always implying action, the verb of to do, to want, to move. There's always something happening within a sentence, right? He is doing nothing. Of course, that's not what we really are aiming at. The idea is that there's a there's a place to be where there is no action. There's no voluntary action, maybe even no involuntary action. And there's a great book in the yogic tradition, the Bhagavad Gita, uh, in which the sort of the Lord, the consciousness, states that there is no possibility for inaction. Action can be directed, but there's really no such thing as inaction. So we'll look at this concept within our short meditation today. So as always, take a few moments, get comfortable. If you like to close your eyes, you can make some of these and abbreviate some of these actions to get comfortable. So if you are carrying tension, just take an inhale, squeeze everything nice and tight. Feel the presence of your body. You really feel distinct in that way. And then just let go on the exhale and let the muscles relax. You want to find a place where you're not slumping and inattentive, nor are you rigid and kind of anxiety ridden. Just somewhere comfortable between those two poles, in a state of flow, you could say. And nothing needs to be done here. So we'll, again, just begin to notice the state of mind and body as it is. And you know, of course, that you're breathing. You don't have to do anything about that. And you couldn't stop your breath. We know that. So life is taking action to continue itself in the form of breath moving in and out of you. And chances are that breath is regulating you very well at this moment, giving you just what you need. And similarly, the heart is beating as it always does through your entire life, sending blood and oxygen and nutrients everywhere in the body, unceasingly. We have the lungs, the heart, we have the skin receiving information, temperature, pressure. And we finally come to the part of our physiology that we feel we have some control over, unlike the lungs or the liver. And that's the brain, the organ of function and thinking and the creation of images and language. So let's contrast this. Take a few moments. You might be able to take your pulse with the fingertips of one hand on a wrist, or you could bring your fingers to your neck and see if you can feel your pulse, meaning the movement of the heart, the blood coursing through the veins, pumped by the heart. That's the pulse you're feeling. And you can try to slow it down, you can try to speed it up, but you probably won't be successful. The heart is doing exactly what it needs to do. Bring your hand back down, release your grip on your wrist. And with the eyes closed, just take a few moments and just notice just the sensation of your breath. See if you can isolate just the breath sensation. Let's cover that for another 3 breaths. If you're distracted, if the mind went off in one or the other directions, you didn't intend that. Just like you didn't intend your blood to keep flowing or your lungs to keep breathing. The desire for the mind to attend to change in your environment is a protective mechanism necessary for your survival. All we're attempting to do here is begin to notice that there is a part of you, we could call that awareness or consciousness, that can become aware of even the movements of the mind. So, in the same way that you can become aware that you're breathing, because it is always happening in the background, you can also become aware that you are thinking, because it's usually happening in the background. Not knowing that you're thinking when you're thinking is to be propelled by your thoughts into action. Being aware that you're thinking gives you a moment to respond rather than to react. And just take a few breaths here. It's clearing the body. And as you're ready, you can open the eyes. And that's our short meditation for today. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you again soon.